Destiny Heroes, the fake number 4, Cipher support, and Appliancers? What a day. Smash your little crap out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. OTS spoiler in the morning. I definitely want to talk about that. All right. So, D-Force. All right, continuous spell card. When this card resolves, you can add a Destiny Hero Plasma from your deck to your hand. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a searcher for Plasma. And while you control Plasma, apply these effects. You cannot draw during the draw phase. Your opponent cannot target cards you control with card effects. And each Destiny Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyards. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And it can make a second attack during each battle phase. This effectively turns Plasma into a massive powerhouse. Your trade-off is you don't get a draw phase while you control Plasma, which I guess is kind of meh. But at the end of the day, when you get that larger beat stick force monster, it just puts more aggression on the opponent. Next up is Dr. D. Actually, the scientist basically exploding. That's kind of cool. So, normal spell card. Banish one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. Add to your hand or special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. So, just for a banish one, okay, you get the ability to add one back or special summon from the graveyard. Alright, well, that's pretty good. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters you control. The attack of one of the monsters becomes double the attack of the other monster. So, and you can apply that effect in the same turn that it's sent to the graveyard. Wow, that's actually really good. I wonder how viable it is to be able to, I guess, get recursion on Dr. D to this level, because this is actually pretty solid, all things considered here. Okay, Dr. D gets a very good pass in my book. All right, the fake number 4. Silent Sea Nettle. What in the world, level 4? Okay, so you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if you control a water monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except for water monsters. This is actually, I'm glad they didn't specifically lock you into Exceed monsters with this, like a majority of the other water support, but finally, we get a really good level 4 extender for water. This is really solid. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target up to 3 water monsters in your graveyard. Shovel them into the deck. I really wish that it had the shuffle 3 back into the deck to draw a card clause on this, but I guess we have to restrict this in some way, because being able to have a special summon water extender would be just too good with any other sort of effect. So hey, I guess we'll take our recursion where we get it. Alright, next up, number 4, Deadly Poisonous Jellyfish, or the Stealth Kraken. So this is the fake number 4, but luckily it will still maintain number 4 here. So, 2 materials are 2 level 4 water monsters, so easy stuff there. All face-up monsters on the field become water. Okay, that's pretty good. Once per turn during the main phase, quick effect, you can destroy 1 water monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage equal to your opponent, equal to half of the attack it had on the field. Alright, so if it's got a power boost or anything like that, you're going to get to punch them for it. That's pretty good. If the Succeed Summon card is destroyed, special summon Kraken spawns from your extra deck up to the materials this card had. Alright, and then they can attach up to 1 water monster from your graveyard to each of them as material. Well, that's really freaking good. So literally, if they kill it, if this thing gets outed, you get to summon, these are Kraken spawns? Okay, so we get to summon, special summon up to the number of materials this card has. We can summon up to 3 of these. Alright, and these are also 2+ level 4 monsters. Once per turn during your main phase, you can destroy 1 water monster your opponent controls. Unfortunately, not everything will be water, but this card does open up some interesting stuff. If this card is summoned by a number exceed monster's effect is destroyed, you can special summon other Kraken monsters from your graveyard up to the number of materials they had, and then attach them to 1 water monster from your graveyard for each of them as material. You literally just self-replace and create an infinite army of these guys. This is really cool. Number 4's interactions are actually really cool. Huh. I don't think that this is going to make this really good, but like, this card is awesomely fun. I like this. Next up is Cipher support. Now, y'all remember Cipher Soldier recently got some very, very interesting upgrades. He's no longer Kinetic Soldier, but okay, so Cipher Biplane, level 6. Alright, so what do we do here? So if a Cipher monster or monsters is normal or special summon to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so we summon Kinetic Soldier, we get to bring this on out. Okay. Once per turn, you target up to 2 Cipher monsters you control that don't have a level. Their levels become 8 until the end of the turn. That opens up some Exceed plays. If this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to add 1 Cipher monster from your deck to your hand. So if you out this, I'm just going to go search for my Cipher Soldier and then start beat sticking over your warriors. That seems pretty good to me. Alright, next up, Cipher Interface. What in the world is even going on here? Okay, so during damage calculation, if your Cipher monster battles and there's another monster with the same name on the field, you can double your battling Cipher monster's current attack until the end of the turn. So this literally just makes me be able to double the current attack of my Cipher Soldier and then beat stick my opponent even harder. Okay, that's interesting. Double Exposure. What in the world is going on here? You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So we can target up to 2 level 6 or lower monsters on the field with the same name, double their levels. So my 2 level 6s become level 12s. Huh. I guess this is the first time that we actually have the ability to access those big level 12 or rank 12 exceeds. At the start of the battle phase, you can target 1 Cipher monster. Oh no, yeah, level 6 or lower. Yeah. Once per turn, you can target 1 Cipher monster you control. The name of one other phase of monster on the field becomes the targeted Cipher's monster's name till the end of the turn. We are really pushing for... Man, I just want to make some level 12s now. Huh. This is... The extra name thing is whatever, but... Okay, this is pretty interesting, all things considered so far here. And then the last little bit of news here that we got today. Appliancers! Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how excited I am for this. Another Link 1 that we can plug in. So, cannot be used as Link material to turn as Link summon. This card can attack directly. That's a 1200 monster. Alright. Once per damage calculation, if your monster battles an opponent's monster, and this card is co-linked, you can change the battling monster's attack to 0 during damage calculation only. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Once per damage calculation, if this card is not co-linked, battles an opponent's monster, you can change the opponent's monster's battling attack to 0 during damage calculation only. So, interesting. So we get a massive power down on the opponent's monster. Okay. Appliancer Conversion. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. And that's a quick play spell card. Banish as many Appliancer Link monsters in your main monster zone as possible, and then you can special summon your banished Appliancer Link monsters up to the number of monsters banished by this effect. During the main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you banish one other Appliancer spell and trap card from your graveyard to add this card to your hand. The big thing I like about this is you can... Okay, so banish as many from your main monster zone as possible. Then you can special summon banished Appliancer Link monsters up to the number of monsters banished by this effect. This just lets me unplug and replug back in where I want for co-linking to turn on the effects. Like, this is actually pretty solid for support. So overall, the new Destiny Hero support's really good. The water stuff is actually really fire. I really like that, alright? The kraken spawns. The Cipher support is interesting, and of course, any level of Appliancer support that we actually can get in a set is always warranted and awesome, in my opinion. So, guys, what do you think about today's reveals? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash share, love the crap out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day with some more cool, awesome content. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCall40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCall40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcallgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.